What would you do if they stole Sane? Would you go after her? If someone stole Sane, if they got past you and made off with her, how long would you follow her for? Would you do the traditional? Is it 2 days? 1 week? Like, depends on the tribe and the tradition. But suppose you're the traditional time limit passed. Would you give up Sinai and accept that you had lost her? Accept that she had been taken by a worthy family and that was her people now? Or would you try and get her back? Would you forget her? She belongs to another, because she belonged to another tribe. You know, you wouldn't forget her. And do you think you are very different from the other tribes, from the other people among the Tegan? Do they forget their sisters who have been captured and taken by other tribes? Do the captured sisters forget their 16, 17, 18, 20 years of upbringing in the week that they are captured and easily incorporate themselves in their new tribes? No, they stay, they remain. Tribes are, tribal connections remain. And you did not just kill Zamagidi when you murdered the wives. You killed sisters you killed sisters of wolves of Dalat. You killed sisters of of the Nikan, of all the tribes, one by one. And their brothers in the other tribes will remember this blood debt when they hear about the murdered wives. They will remember their lost sisters. They will think of those the blood that has been spilled on those plains, and they will not easily accept peace with your people, a truce with the killers of blood. There will be a blood debt running deep through the entire endless wastes now. You dream of uniting the endless wastes into one tribe, but the number of blood debts that must be paid, must be finished off before you can settle and bring peace is too deep. The only way you can settle this blood debt now is to murder every single one of the tribes, decimate and wipe them out. So the show will be happy because you will be too few to ever mount a threat. You might possibly unite the tribes behind you, but there'll be so many dead that you will no longer be a threat to the Shu, and the Shu will be glad for another generation and start plotting their deeds. The only way to overcome this is to be laughed at, is to break with tradition, break with the blood debt. As long as the blood debt, the Tsigan ways, the ways of the Tarn remain, then the Shao will play them. They have mastered this game. You must change the rules. You must no longer use the blood fuel. You must be a source of humiliation. Accept humiliation. Accept something. Change. Reset the bones of tradition that bind the tarn. How can it be done? It is too late. The dead cry out. How can you end a blood feud? Is it possible to end a blood feud? There is no end. This massacre on the plains has started a blood feud that will please thee, Shu. Can you change the blame? Can you change the blood feud? Make it a blood feud against the Shu. Would even your own family listen to you? They will not. They will not. These I'm being spoken to by spirits from beyond the grave, and they are angry with the Shu. We are not. We are angry with you, you fool. Shut up. Don't contradict me. I am here to punish you. You are not here to punish me. You were sent because you were not Tarn enough. You did not live up to the Tarn. And so you have been sent back to learn more lessons from me. You will never have a quiet death. You haven't been sent to punish me. You've been sent back to be punished some more by me. Silence your yabbering, you ghosts, and listen to me. I know what needs to be done.